All right, you ready, Tyler? Okay, rad. Here we go. We're officially starting the clinic now. Damn, this is a good sounding room, dude. This is a good sounding room. So the goal for this evening, for all of us, is what I would call fellowshipping. And fellowshipping with something, in this case, we're gonna be fellowshipping with a groove. Fellowshipping is not maybe what you might think. I think you can almost think of it on a literal term. To fellowship with something would mean to give it great care, great intention, and to go deep into study and to apply it to different aspects of your life. So somebody that's fellowshipped in French didn't just learn the language. They moved to France. They saw the places that weren't the tourist traps. They learned the language on a deep level. They learned the slang. They ate the food. They learned how to cook the food. They immersed themselves in the culture. And that's what fellowshipping is. And we need to do that with the things we care about. So that could be drum fills, that could be rudiments, that could be scales on a guitar. There's such a difference between playing a scale on a guitar or a piano. And then, by the way, I don't know if this is how you play a guitar. I'm clearly a drummer, but there's such a difference between doing that and then owning that environment and being able to speak freely in that environment. So when I hear a halftime shuffle, to me, there's the beat, and then there's somebody that's fellowshipped with it and made it a groove. They have freedom inside that thing. So tonight we're gonna really focus on what it means to fellowship with a groove. How can we get something like this? How can we turn that from being, to me, that's a beat. I don't really own that thing yet at that point if I've just learned that. How can we take that to the next step and get to the point that nothing could throw us off? If you ask me to add in an extra kick, it's not gonna throw me off. If you ask me to change the hi-hat pattern, not gonna throw me off. Add some ghost notes, some texture, some vibe, it's not gonna throw me off. So we have to do that. So let's start with the groove itself. So right now, this is what we're starting with. Who can do that right now as is? Just raise your hand. Feel comfortable, feel comfortable, feel comfortable. You wanna take it for a spin? Sure. Okay, so come on up. This is Tim, give it up for Tim. No, you're good, dude. This is gonna be painless, I promise. Dude, it's good to see you.
It's been a while.
You look jacked. How old were you when I started teaching you?
14.
Wow. And how old are you now?
30.
And ripped. This is, I mean, just congrats, man. It all worked out for you. Okay.
Until now.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me hear the groove. Okay, beautiful. That is awesome. Let's, first of all, that's amazing. You achieved it, yeah. Now, unfortunately, we have to stay here until it breaks. So the first thing I would do with something like this for myself, I'm learning a brand new groove. I want to find out well, where can I take this thing? I'm going to go with hi-hat. What are the hi-hat options? Because to me, a groove is what does everybody feel? Like when he's playing that beat, everyone is feeling boom, ka, ba-boom, boom, ka-doom, boom. That's what you're internalizing. Nobody is feeling his hi-hat and going like chick, 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 chick. Like no one's doing that. No one's chicken necking it. But that hi-hat can change the vibe. So I can make it happier. I can make it darker. If I played that same exact groove with like quarter notes on a china, ka, 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 ta, goon, taka, that's gonna be a genty metal version of it. If I play it with open upbeats, it's gonna be a disco version. So we can change the vibe around the groove just through the hi-hat. So let's see if we can break this groove for Tim with just changing the hi-hat. Let's start with quarter notes.
I'm glad I watched your last YouTube video.
Yeah. Did you do it all?
Nope.
Or did you just watch it? Yeah, welcome to everyone else on the internet. Let's start with quarter notes. Okay. Beautiful. Upbeats? Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's close, it's close! Oh, come on, Tim, come on! You can do it, you can do it! Oh! We'll take it. Beautiful. Dude, good job, brother. Bam. Amazing. Okay, so how you feeling, dude?
So good.
Yeah. That was amazing. That was incredible. And by the way, what made that incredible is you guys. Thank you for supporting him, because it is never fun to fail in front of people, then fail in front of strangers, then fail in front of drummers, and then have it filmed. So I know exactly what you just went through. Okay, so he got to about here. So let's think about how different this feels than those quarter notes. Upbeats. It's a completely new world just because of those upbeats. So after that, I might try some single-handed 16th notes. Maybe double-handed 16th notes. And then being up there kind of makes me think well, couldn't we just throw in a 5-stroke roll? I mean, who's it gonna hurt? No one. After that, I might try some syncopated patterns, like 1 and a 2. So now we've got some serious independence happening. After that, I would flip that, 2 16th notes and an 8th note, 1 E and, 2 E and, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, I might want a little texture into those hi-hats, so I'm gonna go back to 1 anda and sizzle it. Then the reverse of that, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that process right there, I'm doing it in front of you in a couple minutes. That could be 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 10. I mean, that could be a really long time depending on how complicated the kick pattern is. But that's where I would start. And then I'm always asking myself, okay, so now that you have these words figured out, can you speak? Can this thing here, can that happen and I can just freely play here? Or in this case, I can freely speak to you while doing this. Then I have true freedom in this world. Yeah, thank you, brother. I saw that. I saw you sneak in a golf clap. I was like, my man. Then from there, I'm probably gonna want some texture. This sounds kind of mechanical at this point, and the texture is gonna come from things like ghost notes, buzz strokes, diddles. So if I can start to bring that in without throwing this kick and snare pattern off, that's pretty cool, and maybe I can even then combine these two things. So who wants to be the guinea pig of ghost notes? Right on, right on. Yeah? You doing it?
Let's try it.
Dude, let's go. Let's go. New to Los Angeles, been here for a year, Phoenix, Arizona native. I know so much about you, but I don't know your name.
Brandon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I knew that. We just met, okay? Just cut me some slack. All right, so let me hear the groove first. just as is, no extra sauce. Hey, Brandon. So it's kind of a small room, and you're coming in with a little bit of that, like kind of a stadium touring drummer vibe. let's just bring the volume down, just like, I don't know, 90 decibels. Right on. No, that was good. That was good. I liked where that was. Yeah, okay. Go for it. I'll take that. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Let's give it up for Brandon. Beautiful. All right, so how about hands only, no kick? How about ba ba da ba doom ba ba da ba doom ba ba da ba doom? I'll take that. Yeah. Beautiful. Now just put the two together. Let's go back to what the original kick was. Take out those ghost notes. Boom, 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 yeah, boom, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now bring in the ghost notes. Beautiful, I'll take that. Brandon, awesome job, dude. Awesome job, that's all I needed. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Dude, that was amazing. That was amazing. That's exactly, now, why can I just randomly pick somebody out of the crowd and know that that's exactly what's gonna happen? Because that's what would happen to everybody. Unless you fellowshipped with this, I promise, you may think like, no, but I can do that. And it's like, no, you can't. What you do is you fudge things. And you almost do that, just like he did. His grooves were sick. He got to like kind of a, which was a sick groove. It just wasn't the one we were doing here this evening. he was on Brandon time. And that is really common. That's what we all go through. And honestly, if we were starting with a brand new pattern that I hadn't already worked out way before we got here, I'd be in the exact same boat. I would do it, and then you'd say, add some ghost notes, and it would all fall apart. The only difference is, as soon as it fell apart, I would recognize it, and I wouldn't let that stand. I'd be like, cool, I know what the next 6 weeks of my life is gonna be like, because I'm not letting that happen again. Like, I have to have that down. So, we were here. I might just add in like one, then a couple, little buzz. Oh, I like that. Now we're getting like some thickness to this groove. If you want to know the easiest way to start this, it wouldn't be where I put Brandon. Like that was tough. That was designed to be like, please don't do this, because I need this to work for YouTube. So yeah, I was actually scared. I was like, please do not. And then when Tim said I watched the video, I was like, oh dear God, you're supposed to fail. So I was happy. If I was actually starting this, I would start with this. Now remember, we already learned this groove. So I would take that exact same groove, shikadaboop, move that left hand down to the snare, and I would ghost the snare. So now I've got ghost notes, but it's from a groove that I already learned. I already worked that out. Then I can just take a couple of those out. So don't ever forget that you can take that right hand down to the snare. So now I start to combine all of that stuff. Now I'm really, golf clap, I love it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But I mean, honestly, like when people say like, oh, I could never play that beat for, you know, like an entire song, it's like, well, if you fellowshipped with it, you get to keep the groove alive. Everyone here has agreed that we are in this boom, ka, ba boom, boom, ka, boom, boom. That's what I can't mess with. Those are the non-negotiable notes. That is what I have told the audience in this, this evening. This is your groove. This is what we are holding on to. So I can break that trust by doing this. Like what just happened? Like it's game over. No matter how cool what I did was, if I started doing something really awesome, it's like, no, we were in this pocket, we were in this environment, but it's like, well, I still want to have fun. Well, that's where fellowshipping with the groove comes in. It's really learning all the variables. So after that, there's a lot of things you could do. I mean, this video can only be so long. You could definitely work on some orchestrations. You could play this somewhere else. You could turn the snares off. You could work on maybe, I would probably go to independence next. Like, I'm always thinking in terms of verses and choruses. So if this is my verse land and I need to get over here for chorus, can I still do that? Will that throw the groove off? I'm sure everyone here knows kind of what it was like to learn a paradiddle and then try to play the paradiddle around the kit and the whole thing falls apart because you go like, I'm shockingly amazing. I hate toms, And it's like, dude, we've all been there. I get it. Like it is a real thing. And so just because you can do this, it doesn't mean that that's going to translate over here. So I'd probably want to go to the ride to get a new sound going. And then I'd want to bring in some left foot. Left foot is a really great sonic option to be playing and think like, man, I wish this had a little more life. All right, well, let me bring in some eighth notes. That's too much. Maybe just upbeats. Like, that's not it either. Oh, let me drive the downbeat, playing quarter notes with your left foot. So who wants to give the independent side of this thing a shot? Yeah. This is going to go well for you, I promise. Yeah, you're going to do it. He's going to do it. Oh. We can do two. We can do two. My man. Heck yeah. Okay. Why am I nervous for you? All right, let me hear the. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Okay. Someone went to MI. Okay. Okay.
What do you got for me?
Yes. What do you got for me? All right. Did you graduate from MI or did you just go to MI?
I didn't actually graduate.
All right, then let's go with, no, I'm just kidding. So let's go to the ride and go with, do you want to play, I'll give you the option. You can play straight eights or you can play 1 and a 2 and a 3. Okay, go for it. Okay. Now just hold on. You don't have to go. Man. That was pretty amazing. So let's go back to that. Keep it straight eights. So the upbeat was vibing. I was digging that. Let's go with quarter notes. Downbeat. Okay. How about let's go to eighth notes, but we'll go with like a splash, close, splash, close, splash. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, bro. And then just stop right there, because that was perfect. That was perfect. Dude, that was amazing. You're good. Wow, that was incredible. Dude, great. I don't want to know. I just want to live in this dreamland where you just walk up to random places in LA and you're like, I'll take it for a spin. And you just kill it. That was awesome, man.
I like the one bar and out.
Yeah, well, that's why you got to stop it. Like, dude, you won. Don't push your luck. So with that stuff, I'm kind of always going through those options as sonic options. What does it do to the groove if I'm here? And I bring in quarter notes. So that's driving the pulse. And if I want that pulse to be lighter and fluffier and more upbeat, then I'm gonna go with upbeats. Eighth notes is going to make things feel faster. So if somebody says like, I don't know, it just needs to push more. It's really rare that when someone says that, like a musical director, that they're actually talking about speeding up. Because if they were talking about speeding up, they would just change the BPM. They would just say, yeah, let's not do it at 88, let's do it at 90. But you are doing it at 88. They want the song at 88, but it just feels lethargic while adding in eighth notes. So if I'm here and they want it to push, just feel how much more energy is in the room when that happens. That like changes everything. But that's independence that you have to work on. That is not easy at all, to just be not doing that and then go, oh, this needs a little more energy. I'll just turn on my left foot. And that's, I think, what unfortunately sometimes internet videos can make us feel. Videos on our phone, it's like, oh, you should just be able to do that. And it's like, you should, after a lot of practice and a lot of work and a lot of frustration and cussing even and whatever it takes to get through it. But it's like, that's not easy at all. Like I would have to sit there and go, okay, here we go. Please do that. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. Are you good? I'm gonna go talk to him. You sure you're good? I asked you if you were good. And it's like, And then you take a break and you know, just kind of like, you just have a little celebration. Like, let's do it again. Then maybe I bring it in with hands. One kick, two kicks, three kicks, four kicks, five kicks. That's like so much work that would go into that. And I think that that's the part that we're missing right now is not a lot of people are showing the work. They're just showing the end result. And it makes us feel like, am I supposed to be able to do that? Like, no, not unless you've done it before. So for the independence, I'd probably move to the ride. Now remember all that hi-hat stuff we did. I still want that to be here. So I'm gonna work it out with like, let's say just for now, upbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might work it out with quarter notes. Upbeat, eighth notes. I was gonna say 16ths, but I don't think I can do single-handed 16ths at this speed. I'll take it this one time. I appreciate that. And maybe I'll bring in the bell. Now the reverse of that. 2, 4. Oh. Bell. Now I've got like, okay, I've got some serious options here. And then I just want to speak inside this groove. And that's kind of the heat check for anything you're working on. If you're working on a rudiment, you do it, you work on your speed, all those things, and then you say, okay, now can I speak with it? Can I be free and can I actually express myself the way I want to express myself inside this set of restrictions, inside a rudiment, a sticking pattern, a fill, a groove. You know, if I'm learning a very specific fill, I never think of it as a drum fill. I think of it as like an environment that I want to be free to explore, because I might go for that fill and I miss the floor tom. Well, I can't allow that to throw me off. I might be on someone else's kit and they're like, oh yeah, I hate rack toms. I don't have any. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't want that to be like, oh, well, then I can't do my favorite fill. It's like, that's fine. Pat Boone, Debbie Boone, scat doom, gata doom. It doesn't require this. Scat dat da da da. Bloom, bloom, ta ka ta. Bats, da da da. Da doom, da ka tss. There's a million variations if you fellowshipped with it. And that's what we have to do with our grooves. So now, if I put all those things together, the pattern, bring in some hi-hat. Ghost notes. Independence. And then, thank you. And then you kind of own the thing. That's one groove. And so then it becomes kind of daunting. Like, so I'm supposed to do that with everything? There's not enough time in a lifetime. No, you have to be very selfish with the things you choose to fellowship with. I can play tons of things, but when we talk about like, all right, well, what do you own? Like, what do you feel comfortable playing in front of a crowd at a drum festival or a gig or in front of a friend that plays drums? Not a lot. Maybe like 5 to 10 things total that I feel like, yeah, I fellowshipped with that. I own it. Like, I know it. I listen to the music. I listen to the albums that it appeared on. I dug into the drummers that made this thing possible in the first place. I went through the history. And then from there, the biggest thing is, can you put your stamp on it? Like, that's the toughest thing in the world. Like, this, that's great. And it's a sick beat, but that's not Mike. Like, that's not how I play drums. There will always be a selfish left foot in my grooves at some point. I think that's the greatest sound in the world. Everyone says it's like babies laughing. I don't have kids. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's that. That's what, I mean, a puppy yawning is a little bit better, but that is a sick sound. Like, oh. I just love that. So that's like me trying to be like, okay, now that I have this thing, now that I've fellowshipped with it, what's my version of it? What's my take on this thing? Because that's the real art. We all have access to the same material. I don't know of a secret paradiddle that you guys don't know about. I don't know any grooves that you don't know or that you don't have access to. But I do know that when I learn that, or if I learn a jazz samba or a songo or a Gadsden groove, I'm always going to stick with it until I'm like, well, where's me? Like, where's my voice in this thing? So that's the final part of fellowshipping with anything is first work out the mechanics. That would be that hi-hat thing. All those hi-hat things, they're boring, they're stale, but you got to do them because they add so much life to the groove. Then from there, texture. Texture is the thing that like nobody hears it, but they feel it. When you take ghost notes out of a groove, something happens. It's not wrong. It's just like, man, that's not the same groove. It doesn't feel the same. Ghost notes and texture and little buzz strokes, that nuance is so important to have that freedom. Then to be able to move to the ride, or maybe I go to the toms and do it as a tribal groove and have left foot freedom, that independence work. It's very difficult. It's very frustrating, but oh, is it worth it? And then after that, it's just voice. Finding that thing like, who are you as a drummer? Are you a basher? Then do it, man. Ga, ga, ba-da, goon, ta-goon, da, ga, stick, spin, ga-doon, goon, ska. Like, Yeah, it's you, isn't it? Kevin, how much do you practice that kind of stuff? A lot. It's okay. Do you do it with a shirt on or off? So we'll cut that out of the video. But honestly, that stick spin, maybe that's your voice, Like, I like seeing Travis Barker do that stuff. I like seeing Thomas Lang do that stuff. I'd be bummed if they didn't. So you have to find your voice on this instrument. And then the final thing, and I'm not trying to get too sappy here, but the final thing is you got to be proud. You have to be proud of what just happened. That was always my biggest goal in my entire life on this instrument. Probably for the first 30 years of playing it was, my goal is to stand up after a practice session and not hate myself. And that's not a low self-esteem thing. It's like, this is just a difficult instrument. It just really is. And to get to that point that when it's all done, you go like, dude, that was kind of dope. Like, I really had a good time tonight. Like, that was fun. I can tell you right now, no act, no shtick. There's 4,000 notes that were played tonight that I wish were different. That's gonna happen every time you play. But I'm actually really happy with what happened tonight. That was fun. I got to play a groove. I got to hang out with some people. I got to hear you guys try your best to play things that you couldn't play, which is such a beautiful thing. I love being present for that moment where you can do it. And then it's like, but it's not happening right now. And it's like, yeah, man, so it just needs some more hours. And I get to be present for that. And I get to teach you how to pick that lock in the future. And I love that stuff. So I hope that you guys go home tonight with a sense of the things you're doing right now. You don't need to learn anything new. Learn the things you can already do on a way deeper level to the point that you can say, I've fellowshipped with that. Like I said, it could be a guitar scale. It could be something in your vocal range. It could be your business. It could be your customer service in your business. It could be anything. But are you just doing enough? Like a C-? Don't do that. Like, do a few things less and get a couple A+ and be really proud of those things. And then just get to that point where you're like, yeah, of course I wish it was better. That's never happened. I've never stood up and go, can't improve on that. Like, I've never done that. I've never been like, well, I guess we just quit because, I don't know, I'll learn violin. I mastered it. I never feel like that. But every once in a while I feel like, that was a good day. Yeah, I'm proud of that. I made some good progress. I wish I was better, and I'm going to get better if I just keep at it and keep chipping away. So I hope you guys go home with just a renewed sense of like, I'm ready to really kind of care about this on a deeper level. So thank you guys for listening to me talk forever. Thanks to Evans for hosting this night and having me here and making this whole thing possible. And as cheesy as it is, just know that I love you guys for being here, because you being here tonight, when you are in a town that has a million things going on, it just means that you committed to yourself, and that means the world to me. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. I don't know where to go, so I'll just, yeah.
Oh, thanks.